What's keeping me from reaching my goal, although I put everything that I have into it? Am I just doomed to failure for the rest of my life?
You get to make a choice. Is failure going to break you, or is failure going to make you?
Failure is just a signpost that you're going in the wrong direction. It's not about the thing. It's not about making the basketball team. It's not about making $1 million. It's about what you learn along the way, who you become along the way. Every time you fail, it means to me that you're doing something. Go out there and fucking fail.
We all fail. We just didn't stay down. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree. 12 years. And then I got a master's degree, and then I got a PhD. And it took me 8 years to get the PhD, but guess what? On all my certificates, none of them say how long it took.
Failure does exactly what is necessary to make you better, to put you on the path at the right moment, to be able to build something from the ground up. And just because you fail, it doesn't mean that it's over. Sometimes you got to be able to understand.
You got to change your mindset. As I leave, you're standing, you said, I need to change my mindset. I do. Man, E, I got a low self-esteem. Man, E, I don't believe in myself in the way I should believe in myself. I want you to stand right now and I want you to declare that your future, you're going to be your better you in the future. There's nothing we can do about today. But in the future, we're going to work on the future. And your future is going to be better than any day you've ever had in your life. We focusing on your future.
Failure is required. Champions cannot be champions without failures. You are always worthy of greatness, for greatness is within you. Greatness belongs to you. Even when you feel that you're at the weakest point, you got to understand that these failures are going to do exactly what is necessary to help you to build up, to teach you the lessons in life, to understand that you got to get knocked down a few times. And when that opportunity comes for you to rise up with a full heart. Rise up understanding that it is not over for you and that you're just learning something about yourself.
We will never make progress unless we're willing to take risks. You know, the key thing about taking risks is learning. You know, and if something doesn't work out, learn from it, and then you're able to move further. We have to always recognize that, you know, knowledge frequently comes at a price.
You must humble yourself. But there's always a greater force out there that's maybe a little bit tougher and a little bit stronger than you. And when it comes, you just got to work a little bit harder so that you can overcome it. That may be a relationship that you're facing right now. Workplace may be a little challenging for you right now. Just raising your children may be a little challenging for you. But that doesn't mean that it's over. It only means that there's always going to be work to be done. You're learning. And when you're learning, you are growing. You are growing to be something unique. You are growing to serve a purpose. Do not let failure confuse your opportunities. Let failure serve its purpose. Just make sure that you're serving your purpose. Make sure that you're not allowing failure to put you in a position to want to quit on you. Learn from failure. Let it be your greatest teacher of all. Let it educate you so you can understand that nothing happens overnight. It is a process. It is a learning experience. And the time will come where you will reflect on the many failures that you have embarked on. And for that, you will become greater than you was yesterday. So keep up the good fight. Keep pushing forward and learn from the failures and move forward with a purpose. For purpose is within you, and only failure is there to teach you.
The heart of a champion is a light switch that's always on. It doesn't go on and off when someone's watching. It's constant. This kid couldn't speak. Everyone else in his peer group was speaking all good. He couldn't speak. At age 7, everyone's reading and talking. He can't read. He's slowing down so much. He called his parents and said, dude, the kid's gotta go. He's just slow. He's not creative. He's slowing down the betterment of the entire class. Gotta go. Parents brought him home and said, man, what are we gonna do with this child of ours? It's too bad. They put him to work. He got fired from every single job he ever tried. All this guy knows up until 21 years old is failure. He's never tasted success. He just gets up and keeps trying, Phil. Gets up and keeps trying. Until one day he found out what he wanted. It inspired him. And he gave it everything he had. Day in, day out, man. He burned the midnight oil. So he didn't have to stay awake in the midnight hours wondering what if. This guy tried something 1,093 times before he was successful. 1,093 times, man. When the hell have you ever tried something more than 10 times before you throw in the towel? I can't say I have. This guy did. And why? That was what he wanted. How was it nourished? Failure. Everything failed in his life. So when it failed 1,000 times, like, man, that's an average day. It always fails. I keep on going, but his invention got smarter and quicker. That failure made him more and more successful. He was getting closer, closer, closer. And finally, the light bulb lit. That was Thomas Edison. Failure, dumbass, his entire life. He had over another 1,000 patents, man. Remarkable. Couldn't speak at 4. Was written out of class because couldn't read at 7. Kicked home, saying mentally challenged. One of the greatest inventors of our time. We all fall down in life. The question is, who gets back up?